I appreciate it, man. I
Yes,
just feel like
sir.
it's like I got a whole another side to me. And, this the side that I want to light, and I appreciate you and him for inviting me on the
I
platform
peeped
and
it
just
though. Even when you was pushing the
yeah,
line with all the, I told you
yeah,
soon I talked to you. I see the other
yeah,
shit. I want to help you expose the other shit, but I
yeah,
salute the other shit because
yeah,
I know that's us and what
yeah,
we.
yeah.
But
Come
we
from
trying to
that.
do something bigger, and you have what it take, bro. Let these people know where they can keep up with you on your social media, your platforms, and all that.
Man, absolutely, man. Everything right now, Spotyface underscore SPOETYFACE underscore, man. I'm on pretty much all the major platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Thread, Facebook, and YouTube, man.
Yeah, neighborhood Nip Hustle. Giving a shout out right now to SPR in the streets. My road, y'all already know what it is. Source and air. Oh yeah, and don't forget to check my website out too. NipseyHustle.com, SourceandBoy.com, MySpace /Nipsey Hustle. Nip Hustle. Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Boy, these YouTube streets never cease to have some real LA streets politics to report upon. They say X4 done caught another case in the county jail while already doing time. It's not extremely unbelievable, but it is extremely unfortunate if it is true. I'm not sure how true it is, but with no further ado, let's see what they say. X4 from West Side neighborhood rolling 40 Crip have been up to.
West Side 40s on the dead homies, nigga. West Side Crip.
I'm gonna be like a snot-nosed baby, rolling 40 baby. All I know is the hood. All I know is rolling 40s. That's all I really know is the hood. I don't know nothing else, literally.
That's out. It's over with. You blew it, bitch, on 40s. He put me in situations, bro. On the dead homies, nigga. West Side rolling, nigga. 4-0 Crip, nigga. Dead homies.
Oh, my mama, I think that's the first video I seen of him. Walking late night. First he was drinking. He shook it off. And he was out walking that thing, going big on a female.
It's 40 though, on the dead homies, nigga.
20 Foots was like my dad, baby explosive. Then you know that they got the block, my big brothers. So it was regular. Once you get on that paperwork, that shit fuck you up. Parole and probation is on to have you keep coming back to jail.
In today's video, we're going to be speaking about X4 from the Rolling 40s. We're going to break down his early life, his cases, and more. But let's dive right into it. X4 would have a bunch of controversy behind his name right now, but he would still be one of the main faces out of the Rolling 40s. And his moniker X4 stands for Explosive Number 4, or Tiny Explosive. He would share the same moniker as one of his older brothers, and his older brother's name would be Explosive Number 3, or Baby Explosive. He would also have another brother from the Rolling 40s named Tiny Hoodstafoots. And we previously made a video about Tiny Hoodstafoots. He would be one of the members from Rolling 40s that robbed a bank, and during a police chase, he would go back to the Rolling 40s and throw the money out the window.
We reacted to that right here on the Black Box. Y'all go ahead and look up that reaction and check it out.
Majority of his family would be from the Rolling 40s, but ironically his mother and his father would be from the Hoovers. He would also have a few little brothers that were from the Hoovers, and his older brother that passed away would be from the Hoovers also.
I got brothers from Hoochies and all that type of shit. My mama from over there, my stepdad from over there, my dad. But like, yeah, for the most part, most of my family from the set.
Okay. You mentioned your mom. Your mom's from Hoover?
Yeah.
And his older brother that was from Hoover died at the age of 15, and his name was Don.
Did that make him a mutt? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Mosley, and he was shot on December 30th of 2003.
You decided you wanted to get the HK in your face. This feels like that's a big decision.
Yeah, cuz on the dead homies. Because I had a big brother from over there. On gang, I had a big brother from over there. His name was Dante. And cuz one night he was walking to go get some weed. And then cuz ended up getting smoked, cuz. I had a big auntie, cuz. My big auntie from the hood. She was the first one I got put on the hood on the dead homies. She was already from the hood. She had a sweater with clovers and shit on it, cuz, on the dead homies. And my brother, cuz, was going to go get some weed. So cuz throw the sweater on the dead homies late night on some cold shit, just a regular sweater, but they got clovers and shit on. And some niggas from Hoovers, cuz, but a different part of the Hoovers, cuz my brother's from 7-4. I guess some niggas from 50s put up on cuz on hood and just seen the clovers. Like, oh, you finna die on the dead homie, whatever they said, hopped out on the dead homie smoke, cuz. My family, before we moved to the hood, cuz we stayed on 79th and Hoover, cuz over there. I was like 2 years old. So from when that happened, we moved from right there, 79th, to the hood on the dead homies. A nigga been growing up in the hood ever since, cuz.
And now we're gonna dive into X4's first adult case.
Yeah, you don't hear that story every day. That's crazy. I remember we had some Hoover stayed in the hood. Cause my homie Tony D, low-key used to be from Hoover. Then his family, they used to stay on 95th in that house. I can remember and Wino, I think his his cousin name was Underdog. And it was on with a certain section on the east side. And we seen a nigga wearing a jacket that represent that section, like on our side, early morning, like slipping. So I remember we like, right before we swooping up on him, so we finna like see what time it is, finna get, and somebody like, oh no, that's Tiny D cousin, that's Wooty Woo, it's Underdog. So then we swoop up on Cuz, give it up to him, he give it up to us, we holler at him, and then we show him what we was finna do to him. And then he showed us what he was gonna do right back. We like, okay. Oh, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, it'd be crazy in South Central. It'd be all mixed up. Facts.
And he was arrested at the age of 18. He was arrested on June 22nd of 2018 for one count of carrying a loaded firearm in public. But after 1 month of sitting in the county jail, he would take a plea deal on July 26th of 2018, and they would give him 3 years of probation. And just 4 months after getting put on probation, he would be arrested again on November 27th of 2018. But this time he was arrested in San Bernardino. And he was arrested for one count of second-degree robbery. And after sitting down for just a month, he would take a plea deal on December 5th of 2018. And they would sentence him to 365 days in the county jail, and they would give him 3 years of probation on top of that. And while he was
Yeah, he kept coming up left and right. He was beating them. Sheesh, that shit don't last forever.
in the San Bernardino jail, on April 19th of 2019, which would be 4 months later, they would file a case out of Los Angeles against him. And he was arrested and charged for another robbery while sitting in jail. And as you can see to the right, the offense date would be November 18th of 2018. And as you can see right here, the offense date out of San Bernardino would be November 21st of 2018. And after he finished completing his time for the case out of San Bernardino, they would bring him to the LA County Jail. He would then have to sit in the county jail for the next 5 months fighting this case, but on September 18th of 2019, he would take a plea deal. And on that same day of September 18th of 2019, they would give him 6 years in state prison. As you can see, 3 years for the actual crime, and then 3 years for enhancements. And I'm not sure why, but a few years into his sentence, he would have the enhancements dropped, and he would end up only doing about 3 years, and he would be released at the end of 2022.
How hard it is to get enhancements dropped. This nigga X4, good luck on my mama. Good luck, good lawyer, good something.
He was released on parole. He would then get back to making music, but after just a few weeks, he would catch a parole violation. And they would violate him on February 21st of 2023. And as you can see right here, his Tiny Loc freestyle would drop the next day on February 22nd of 2023. And they would give him 60 days in the San Bernardino County Jail for the parole violation. He was then released, and he would stay out of trouble for the next couple of months. But on December 22nd of 2023, he would be arrested again. And he was charged with one count of felon in possession of a firearm, one count of resisting arrest, and they would also charge him with a 3-strike law. And just 6 days after being arrested, they would hit him with another parole violation. And for the parole violation, they would give him 135 days in the San Bernardino County Jail on January 2nd of 2024 while he was fighting the gun case. And after he completed the 135-day parole violation, they would allow him to bail out for $80,000 on the gun case. He was then released in April of 2024, where he would get back to making music, and he would record songs like Trophy Flow. He would then stay free for about 3 months, but on July 25th of 2024, he would be arrested again. And this time he was arrested for a domestic, and they would hit him with a 3-strike enhancement again. He would then sit in the county jail for a few weeks, but on August 9th of 2024, he would bail out for $125,000 on this case. And they would also allow the bails out of San Bernardino to stand. X4 would then be a free man, and he would get back to making music. In this little stretch of freedom that he had would be the most that we've seen him dropping music. He would then stay free for the next 8 months, and he would continue to drop music. And around this time is when the beef with him and 4Extra would start. But like we said, he would only be free for the next 8 months, because on April 10th of 2025, he would be arrested again. And he was arrested for one count of second-degree robbery. And as you can see, they would throw 4 enhancements on it, including another 3-strike enhancement. So this would be the 3rd case and the 3rd 3-strike enhancement he was fighting. But as you can see to the right, the offense date would be March 4th of 2025, which would be a whole month before he was arrested. And don't forget that the day he was arrested was April 10th, which would be his hood day. And don't forget that exact day would be the day that 4 Extra was also arrested at their hood day. But it's alleged that X4 and 2 other Rollin' 40 members would be at a recording studio in Burbank. That's when they would get into an argument with the producer and they would rob the engineer. They were all charged and held with no bail in this case.
That's a whole lot of robbery attached to his name on my mama.
Whereas still to this day, he has no bail in this case. However, they would grant him a $300,000 bail for the domestic case. And they would grant him an $80,000 bail for the pistol case out of San Bernardino. So the last case, which would be the robbery out of Burbank, he would have no bail. So if he gets bail on that, he would be able to post all 3 and he would be free fighting this from the streets. But just last month, on September 12th of 2025, he would pick up another case, but this time it would be a misdemeanor. And they would charge him with 1 count of contempt of court. And it's alleged that X4 was at court that day and he would get into a big argument with court officials. But let's just pray and hope that X4 can beat these 3 cases and these 3 strike enhancements. Because still to this day, he's fighting the gun case out of San Bernardino, the domestic case, and the robbery out of Burbank. But that right there is going to wrap it up for the story of X4 from Rollin' 40s. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. But comment, like, and subscribe. It's Respectable Rants.
Shout out Respectable Rants for the content. You know, he always slap a quality video together, but he kind of got us. I thought he called it case. Contempt of court ain't finna mean nothing. We already know he got that kind of attitude. But in court, when it comes to speaking out crazy against the judge, X4 has shown the ability to bite his tongue on no jumper in front of the white man in an intense moment. He might want to exercise that.
Saying, nigga, I can rap, but I'm a full-fledged gang member. I was full-fledged gang banging. You know what I'm saying? And then I ended up getting famous. You know what I'm saying? First I went viral, then I became famous.
Is you famous or famous?
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Is you famous or famous?
No, nigga, I'm from Westside 40s.
So is you famous?
Huh?
Is you famous or famous? Because you know,
famous?
C-Mac say famous.
Nigga, what is famous?
Famous. If you 40s.
No, nigga, ain't no famous. Nigga, it's Westside 40s.
Is you famous?
What the fuck is famous?
Instead of 40.
No, nigga, it's Westside 40s.
Not for.
Oh no, nigga, we ain't doing no foaming. No foaming is out, nigga. That sound too much like you, nigga. You dissing the set. That'll get a nigga rush.
Neighbor, don't rush.
No, don't, nigga. I'm saying.
I'm finna take that back.
That's so foaming is so damn like you dissing the set. They get cracking, but nigga, you know however he do his lingual. The homie C-Mac, shout out to the homie. That's how he do it. But nigga, we just said one way and one way only. Westside 40s. You get what I'm saying? Vernon Avenue.
All right, come on, all right,
No, nigga. No, nigga, because foaming, nigga, and I'm telling you, nigga. Foaming, nigga, no.
I did not just create a new dish for the homie.
No, hell no, nigga. No, you know you ain't gonna do it. Nigga, it's EC4. It's EC4.
I want him to know everybody else saw where I was coming from.
But I just said, nigga, Foamy, I'm a nigga that trip.
I get it.
Foamy is too close to say, no, nigga. It's Westside 40.
I can tell you.
We not switching up our shit for nobody.
This is a nigga that been gangbanging in juvenile hall.
Yeah, we not switching our shit up for nobody. It's Vernon Avenue.
Yeah, neighborhood Nip Bustle. Giving a shout out right now to SPR in the streets. My nigga, spot alone, y'all already know what it is. Sloss and air. It's neighborhood Nip Bustle. Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.